Hi, I just wanted to go through the module for this week. So remember that next week we are meeting face-to-face for class. That's June 23rd. So as I scroll down to the module for this week, you'll see the module overview, which explains everything. I included the writing instructional objectives in there as well for you to take a peek at. You do need to include instructional objectives in your unit plan this week. So if you need a refresher on how to do that, there's resources there. And of course, ask me if you have any questions. The curriculum planning project for this week, you need to focus on the unit plan. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the yearly plan that you've already planned out that's due today, and you're going to choose a specific unit in there that you want to focus on, and then kind of break it down into a little bit more specific components. And then the next time you'll write the lesson plans that go with that. And as we discussed before, you can use the EdTPA lesson plan format for one of them. If you choose not to use the unit plan for those lesson plans, that's fine either way. Okay, so that is due June 23rd prior to class, and then also Chapter 6. And Chapter 6 is on strategies for problem solving. And in there specifically, you'll see on page 112 that George Poya has a model for problem solving. We're going to explore that deeper next week during class. So what you'll do is you're actually going to create a screencast during class next week, and we'll go through Poya's problem solving method, and you'll actually solve a problem using his method and screencast it while you're going through. So that'll be an activity that we do in class. So you don't need to prepare anything for that other than reading the material in the text. And then in Google Plus, I have two different tasks for you. One of them, so in the Google Plus community, if you scroll down and click on problem solving, one of them you'll see is there's an article on rebranding the phrase show your work. So we tell our students all the time, show your work, show your work. But if we can rebrand that to demonstrating your thinking, different phrases like that, it's a lot more powerful in the classroom. So you'll see that article. It's very short. It's just a little blog post that talks about how you can rebrand saying show your work. So if you would read that, please, and then just kind of reply to how you can use this thinking to encourage your students to show their thought processes. And then when you reply to your peer, try to focus on how you can, what are some things that you can do to reply to your students' work? So how can you give feedback that will help extend that thinking on rebranding the show your work? So how can you comment on student work? And then there's another article here that's really brief, again, on getting to the heart of a word problem. You can take a peek at that if you'd like. It's just kind of an additional resource in there. And then if you scroll down a little further, these two diagrams will show you Poya's problem-solving methods. And there's one on the left-hand side is for kind of an upper elementary level, and the one on the right-hand side is for early elementary. So you can take a look at both of those. And those are actually PDFs, so you may want to save those in your own Google Drive in the math folder. That would be a great resource to have moving forward. So those are the activities in Google+, and then of course you have your unit plan and Chapter 6, and then we'll work on screencasting in class next week. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.